Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about Spider-Man Brand New Days and bringing you guys some brand new news regarding the film. I'll be talking about things like the release date and when it is expected to begin filming and when it's going to end filming, along with more amazing news regarding the film. But before we get into any of that, make sure to subscribe, comment, share, and turn on the post notifications so you're notified when I post a new video. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we got some brand new news regarding the Spider-Man Brand New Day movies coming out July 31st, 2026, next year. Starting off with some big news about a new character from the MCU joining the cast of this movie, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. This is one of the biggest news pieces we have ever gotten for this movie because it is an existing MCU character appearing in this Spider-Man film, which is very weird to see because, as you remember, everyone forgot who Peter Parker is. No one knows who he is, so neither does Hulk / Bruce Banner. But some of you might be thinking maybe Hulk does remember who Peter Parker is, aka Spider-Man. Because in the comics, when this happened, like the same thing happened and everyone forgot who Spider-Man / Peter Parker was, Hulk was the only one who still remembered. Because at the time that the spell was cast, Bruce Banner was in control. So when Hulk came back, he remembered everything. And I gave that thought as well, but then I remembered Hulk has never interacted or never has even seen Spider-Man in the MCU. So that's not even a possibility. So the big question is, why would Bruce Banner, aka Hulk, need to be in this film? Now, aside from Hulk being in this film just as a cameo and for a good plot reason, one of the main reasons why he probably has to be in this film is because of Marvel's and Sony's deal. You see, Marvel made a deal with Sony that a MCU character has to appear in every single one of Spider-Man's films in order for their deal to be eligible, I guess. Which is why you've seen multiple MCU characters appear in every single one of Tom's movies. Homecoming, we had Tony Stark. Far From Home, we had Nick Fury. And No Way Home, we had Doctor Strange. And now for Brand New Day, we are getting Hulk. And honestly, I don't really know what they're going to do with the character of Hulk in this movie, but I'm excited to see what they have to do with him. Next, we have a plethora of villains appearing in this film. Villains such as Scorpion, Boomerang, Tombstone, and Mr. Negative. Now, all these villains have not been confirmed to be in this movie. Marvel has not quote or said anything about every single one of these villains being in this movie, but it's rumored that all of them are going to be in the film. And if that is true, then I can only guess one thing on how they can all be in this one film and it can actually make sense and not just be like random villains. There has to be a gang war. A gang war between Scorpion, Mr. Negative, and Tombstone's gang, who are all to be known to have a gang or a crew of villains with them. In order for all these villains to coexist in this one movie, it has to be a gang war that Peter is trying to stop. Now, on the subject of Mr. Negative, we have also heard that Steven Yeun is interested in playing a role in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And with Mr. Negative being one of the more confirmed villains to be in this movie, I think it is a perfect opportunity for Marvel to pick up an amazing actor that will bring fans from different fandoms into their fandom just to see Steven Yeun play Mr. Negative. I've heard a lot of people fan cast a whole bunch of different actors for the role of Mr. Negative, but if you have Steven Yeun knocking at your door saying that he wants a role in Brand New Day, I think this is a great opportunity for them to pick him up to play Mr. Negative. Not only would it be a good branding choice, but it would also be just a good casting choice. Steven Yeun is an amazing actor, and he was going to be cast as Sentry in Thunderbolts, aka the New Avengers, but after the whole strike happened, he basically dropped out of the role, and this is a perfect opportunity to get him back in the MCU to play another fantastic character. But that's just my opinion. If they don't pick him as Mr. Negative, I won't be too mad at it as long as the person that they did pick is a really good pick. Staying on the subject of Mr. Negative, I think that a really smart way to introduce this villain is introducing him through Feast. In the Spider-Man video game, Mr. Lee, aka Mr. Negative, was like the boss of the company. And I think it's like the most easiest way to introduce him in the MCU because Feast already exists and Peter has been there multiple times because his Aunt May works there, just like in the Spider-Man video game. That might be how Peter knows him or knows of him because his Aunt May worked there and he probably knows his Aunt May's boss. Moving on to the next piece of news for this movie, Sadie Sink, who has already been cast in this movie, people are speculating a lot of roles for her. She might be the official Mary Jane, not MJ or Michelle Jones, but Mary Jane Watson. People have speculated her to be Jean Grey. And other people have said that she's going to be playing Black Cat, which I doubt. She has red hair, and I don't think Marvel's going to dye her hair white just so she can play Black Cat. I don't think that's a good fit for her, if you ask, just my opinion. But I've heard online that she is speculated to play Mayday Parker. And if you do not know who Mayday Parker is the daughter of Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Now, if this becomes true, I have a lot of questions, because you have multiple villains to be rumored to be in this movie. Mr. Negative, Tombstone, Scorpion, all these street level villains. And then you have her coming in out of nowhere playing Mayday Parker, and the only way that can ever be possible is through the multiverse, because Peter has no one. He has not started a family at all, so she cannot be Mayday Parker. And the only way that she'll be able to play Mayday Parker is if this is a multiversal film, which I really hope it's not. So me hearing that, and then also with other news, it has me confused. Like, is this going to be a street level movie, or is it going to be a multiversal movie? I'm really hoping it's street level and it's not like a multiverse movie, because that's going to ruin the entire thing. But then again, this is set to be coming out between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Like, this movie is our Captain Marvel or Ant-Man and the Wasp of the multiverse saga. So maybe it might just be a possibility. We also have, I don't want to butcher his name, so right here, the name is right there. This guy is going to be the fight choreographer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And if you don't know who he is the fight choreographer for Shang-Chi. And if you watch that movie, you know that those fight scenes in that movie were absolutely amazing. And if this guy is going to be the fight choreographer for Spider-Man Brand New Day, just expect some of the best swing scenes and fight scenes we've ever seen from the MCU Spider-Man. We also have reports that Peter's suit from Spider-Man No Way Home, that final swing scene, that suit will stay the same. Nothing is going to change, and if there are changes, it's very minor and not that serious and not that noticeable. As you can see here, this quote, it is stated right here at the bottom that Peter is broke. There will not be that much changes to the suit, which is a big relief for all of us fans, because I feel like we can all collectively come together and say that this is one of the best Spider-Man suits that we have gotten out of all the Spider-Man. Me personally, I love Andrew's suit in Amazing Spider-Man 2. That is hands down the best suit that we have gotten so far, but that No Way Home final swing suit comes like close second, especially after seeing like 4K photos of the suit after the movie came out. Yeah, hands down one of the best suits that Marvel has ever given Spider-Man. So I'm glad to hear that the suit will not have that many changes. And we actually have a new look at the suit from Brand New Day right here. As you can see, this Spider-Man image of this suit, we can see that the lenses on his face are a bit bigger than what they were by the end of No Way Home. So that might be the only change for the suit. Also, the symbol is changed a little bit. It has an actual spider head instead of those little lines that, look like a spider. Those are some of the best changes that they could have given the suit. So those are great changes. I'm perfectly fine if those are the changes to the suit. And with our final piece of news, the movie will begin filming in late July and wrap up filming in fall. But yeah, guys, that's all the Spider-Man Brand New Day news I have for you guys. Let me know y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. What y'all think about this news and what y'all think about Hulk being in this film. I think that's one of the most shocking news that we could have gotten for this movie. But yeah, I'll see you on my next one. Peace!